G'day guys, Charlie Stevens from Domain Digital. Wanted to chat about Exchange service today and archiving in particular. So what I'm covering off is applicable only if you're running your own on-site Exchange server. So effectively this is becoming less and less of a issue because more and more people are moving their services to O365 and cloud-based Exchange services. But it is still a relevant conversation. So when people need to archive their emails to reduce the size of their email box, and you're running an on-site Exchange server without the archiving option, which it is available, but it costs money to configure it, so a lot of people don't actually do it. Basically what happens is there's a separate .pst file that is your archive that's generated. Now some people decide to keep that on their local PC, which is a problem because if their local PC dies, then so too does the archive itself. So what we recommend in this situation is a two-step process. Firstly, you should be archiving your or running your archive file back to your central file system. And the reason we say that is so it gets backed up, and if there's ever an issue with your local machine, that particular file can be retrieved quickly. Now, if you need to access the archive file, which of course you will, the recommendation here is to actually take a copy of it and put it on your local machine. And the reason for this is twofold. One is pure performance. So rather than having to access what can be a rather large file over your internal network, if it's running off your local machine, it'll run much better. The second reason, which is equal to, if not of more importance, is when you're trying to access an archive over the network, it has a much higher chance of corrupting the file. So it'll become inaccessible. And whilst, yes, it can be restored from backup, it's not a good idea. So, in summary, what do we recommend from an archiving perspective? Firstly, archive to your shared drive. That's point number one. And then once it's been archived, grab a copy and drop that down onto your local machine. From there, you'll have the best of both worlds. You'll have performance, and you will have data protection by way of backup. So, if you've got an on-site Exchange server without the archiving feature installed, follow this path, and it will make your life infinitely easier.